Hey, what is up everybody? This is Jason with devslopes.com, and in this video we are going to learn how to extend classes into other classes. This is a really cool way that you can recycle classes and reuse style properties. Alright, so to get started, let's go ahead and create a extends partial, just like what we did with the variables. I'm going to go ahead and close these up here for now, and then in your Sass parent here, go ahead and create a new file, and we're going to make this a partial, and this is going to be called extends.sass. Excellent. So again, like normal, let's make sure that we get this imported. Alright, so now we are all good to go. And what we're going to be doing to learn how to use this really cool feature is we're going to make a series of alerts. So inside of our module, what we're going to do is create a new file, and this one is going to be called alerts.sass. Alright, and then into your modules here, make sure that you go ahead and import that. Nice. Alright, so now we've got that working for us, and let's dive in to our HTML real fast. I'm going to close some of these up we don't need. Yeah, we don't need that. Alright, so right here in our index, this is what we're going to be working with right here. So you can see that I've nested all of these alerts inside of our main content ID. So it created another like container for us. And then I've got these different classes. We have an alert, success, warning, and oh dang. Alright, so let's go ahead and work with those classes. So we want to first just create a default template for a standard alert. Alright, so go ahead and let's grab the alert class. And then what we're going to do here is let's first add a border to this. And it's going to be a 1 pixel solid. And then let's grab our brand. Use the wrong syntax there. Spelled it wrong. No, I didn't. Secondary. Alright, so now we've got a border with our brand secondary. I'm going to check the terminal here because, yeah, something's failing, and I have a typo here. It's alerts, right? Is that how it's spelled? Alerts, alerts. Okay, good. We should be good. Let's check the terminal. Compiled successfully. I love it. All right, so back over to our Sass file. What we want to do now is I want to make sure these alerts have some space between them, and so I'm going to do 10 top and bottom, but they don't need any space from the right or left. And I do want to give it some padding, and we'll do 15 pixels all around it. And then let's give it a text transform, and we're going to make everything uppercase. And then why don't we go ahead and throw in one of the mixins we created for the border radius. So go ahead and add that. It's just border rad. And then what we want to throw in here, let's just say, I don't know, 10 pixels is fine. We'll give it a border radius of 10 pixels. Cool, so let's see if everything in the terminal compiled correctly, and it has. So let's go ahead and see what has happened to our alerts so far. Give us a refresh here, and cool, we got a style showing up for our default alert. Let's go through and use the extend method and inherit some properties here. So back into our text editor, what we're going to do is we need to grab those other classes, right? So go ahead and let's grab the success class here. And now we're going to extend the properties that are added here on the alert into the success. So it's going to grab all of this, and it's even going to grab the mixin that we threw on here. So to do this, go ahead and create the @ and then extend the name of your class, which is alert. And that's it. So now we just grabbed all the properties from alert. And then inside of here, we can go ahead and add our own, not border, background. And we're going to make it this green color. So go ahead and copy that. And then we want to do the same thing with the other class, warning. And we're going to extend the alert class. And now let's give this a background of FC3. Gotta put the # in there since it's a hex code, and this is kind of a yellow color. And then on the last one here, we named this "oh dang," and that's when you have a major error. Okay, so again, we're going to use the extend here, and we're going to extend our class, and we are going to give this a red background. So go ahead and type in background red. Simple, very simple. Let's check this out. We have no errors, and let's check out our browser. And there you have it. So we have just learned how to use the extend feature in Sass. And I hope you can see how powerful this is, where we can build one class and then we can use this to inherit those class properties into another class. And the great thing about this is because where we put our extend partial, this is available globally. And so I could technically go and grab the alert properties and add it to one of these. That's a wrap for this lesson. Let's move on.